than 4 decades, the best anglers on the planet have made the trip to this fishing mecca.
And so it begins.
In search of validation, legacy, and bragging rights, as well as financial reward.
Darling, you fell in love with the famous man. See my pictures posted everywhere across the land. And if you run with
Once again, the richest fishing tournament welcomes the best of the best to the waters of Mexico for a 3-day showdown with millions of dollars on the line.
Well, I mean, this is the biggest tournament in the world.
We're in it to win it this year, right, boys?
Down and bet as deep as you can. That's the goal.
Hello and welcome to Cabo and the 45th annual Bisbees Black and Blue. You know, it's amazing to think that something that started out as friends, family, and colleague has turned into this. Amazing amount of talent has made their way down here to Mexico to find out who is the best of the best. And of course, the financial rewards are definitely part of the equation. But for anyone that's lucky enough to bring a fish to these historic scales, they will tell you that is definitely on their bucket list.
We brought in a 420-pounder, 10 pounds out of the money, and we're back to win it this year.
It felt like we won the Super Bowl when we placed in the tournament before.
So take a deep breath, smell that salt in the air, feel the sun baking down. That's not just heat, that's history simmering to its ultimate boiling point.
babe, I want it. Do you still want me? If I want it, would you still want me? Babe, I want it. Do you still want me?
And as we embark on this 45th edition, we want to pause and take a moment and raise a glass to those who won't be with us this year. This year is dedicated to you, with one very special absence.
Do me a favor and catch one for Jake.
Before you can drop a hook in the water, you got to come through here and run the gauntlet. You got to get your paperwork, you got to get registered, you got to pay in for all the bonuses, and you got to talk to me.
It means everything. This is our 21st year at the Bisbees. We're hoping for a big one this year.
So this is my first time in the black and blue, so I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm a rookie.
How many years you guys been coming here?
This is number 2, second year, yeah.
This is our 8th year.
Great tournament, lots of fun, and one of these days we're going to win it.
Why you guys keep coming back?
The best of the best. Look at the energy around here. You got the best teams in the world here, fishing for the biggest money in the world.
Tengo razón, ey. Sin paja me quieren meter dentro de una caja. No pasa nada, digan lo que digan, son solamente palabras. Si me dispara, solamente una bala.
Having caught a big fish before, what's the strategy this year?
We're not smart enough to have a strategy.
What did you learn from year number 1?
Catch a bigger fish. We're going to head that way, and we're going to throw lures and dead bait, and we're going to find that big black one.
Is this the best kind of addiction to have?
It's very expensive.
All right, Jordy, the Bisbee family is taking over the world. We've got another tournament coming up in Costa Rica. We've got coffee, we've got shirts, we've got real estate, and now we have a refreshing beverage.
Yes, we do. So I just launched Bisbee's Bourbon this year. I'm really excited. I'm partnered with a distillery based in Lexington, Kentucky. So it is a Kentucky straight bourbon, and I think it is pretty dang good.
Is it true that your father is the best customer?
He is. He's my #1 customer. I actually revoked his friends and family discount code.
Okay, is there anything else in the works that you can tell us about now? We won't tell anyone.
Okay, so just between you and me, you know, we're actually going to probably expand the spirits line. I don't want to say too much, so instead of Bisbee's Bourbon, it's actually Bisbee's Offshore Spirits, and there might be some things to look forward to in 2026.
Inside information, but don't tell anyone. All right, tell us about the little guys and what they had a chance to do.
Yeah, we're going to give a presentation. We've got Dad and the Tiny Tunas, team from Germany of all places. 3 little towhead boys that came to the weigh station with the Dorado and all of that, and they're stoked, and it's awesome, and we've got some trophies for them right now. So gentlemen, for your outstanding angling successes catching Dorado in the Los Cabos Offshore Tournament, we are happy to present you with your trophies for the top junior anglers of the torneo.
Jordy, tell us about the white outfits and what you guys are doing this year.
Absolutely. So we are having our 9th annual Bisbees Fish and Wildlife Conservation Fund online auction and raffle. So I've got all my raffle girls. They're dressed in white, logos shining bright, and we are trying to raise money for all the amazing projects that the Conservation Fund supports.
All right, tell us about the expansion, the Bisbees. Since Cabo wasn't enough, Costa Rica is on the horizon.
It's about 45 years in the making, and Bisbees is now expanding to Costa Rica. It's really amazing. When you think about this is probably the next logical step in the Bisbees expansion. I mean, it's with the 3 great tournaments he has now in Mexico, to add Costa Rica to his offering is just amazing. It's great for Costa Rica, it's great for Bisbees.
We all remember when Hollywood came calling here in Cabo and made the 2021 release of the Black and Blue entitled Blue Miracle. So I was wondering, if you are lucky enough to win the big prize, who would play you in the Hollywood blockbuster? If you guys are in fact fortunate enough to catch the big fish and they make a movie about you, who's playing you on the silver screen?
Who would play me? That's a good question.
Ooh. Oh shit. I wouldn't have a clue.
Matthew McConaughey.
It's Fugazi, Fugazi, it's a Wazi, it's a Woozy, it's a fairy dust.
Will Ferrell.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm the dude.
They gave dude a beeper. Also, whenever these guys call.
What if it's during a game?
Oh, I told them if it was during league play.
Chris Farley.
These are good.
Cindy, can you leave some for us? I thought you were trying to lose weight.
Lay off me, I'm starving.
Tom Berenger.
If you want to live, hurry, get on the chopper, get out of here now.
Adam Sandler.
I mean, I just couldn't get the ball in the hole. I wanted to, but I just couldn't do it.
Welcome, everybody, to our 45th anniversary of the Bisbees Black and Blue Marlin Tournament. Thank you huge for being with us. Not bad when 300 million Americans north of us want to be you right now. Give yourselves a round of applause for 7.1, and it's still climbing.
The final tally is in. 178 boats battling for $7.4 million in prize money. The 45th annual Bisbees Black and Blue is on. Day one of the Bisbees Black and Blue, and it starts off fast and furious. Lots of catches and releases, but 2 boats come to the shore, and look at this, right out of the gate, they got a nice one on board. First boat of the 45th annual Bisbees Black and Blue. You guys are the most popular cats in Cabo right now.
Oh, that's awesome. What a great feeling.
Tell us what the fight was like.
It was pretty intense, you know. We caught a few stripes, you know, and finally this one pulled, and we were all calm, and you know, thanks to the captain and the team, they kept us under control, and it was quite a battle. It was pretty intense.
Give me your best guesstimate when you got that thing and you pulled it on board. What do you think weight-wise?
I'm thinking about maybe 420.
That's our first fish of the day. Welcome to day one of the Bisbees Black and Blue Marlin Tournament. It is the richest tournament on the planet Earth by far. There's 178 boats out there competing for $7.4 million in prize money.
389 pounds!
Let's go! Yes, sir.
There you go, buddy.
Awesome, man. We've been fishing in Cabo for 20 years. Biggest blue I've ever caught. Didn't think it was. Awesome. Just still kind of taking it in.
If this fish holds for the day, the daily jackpots that these boys entered will make this fish worth over $1.5 million.
Day one, fish one weighs in at 389 pounds, but there's another fish waiting in the wings. All right, where are you guys from?
Japan.
Big fish. How you feel? You fought it.
A little bit tired.
Very tired.
Today, too.
247.
Oh, 247 pounds. Did not quite make the tournament's minimum weight of 300 pounds. But the good news of it is it will go to Hope for Los Cabos. And out of that couple hundred pounds, we'll get several hundred meals for the underprivileged out in the outlying areas of Baja.
All right, Bert, we've come to the witching hour at 5 o'clock, lines out of the water. Give me an assessment of how day one went down.
Day one was awesome. We were very busy at the scales. A lot of fish being caught out there, a lot of releases.
Day one of the Black and Blue 2025, it's over. It's over.
Best of the best are here, so it's fun when you beat them.
The only qualifying marlin of the day was a 389-pound blue marlin. So that bad boy's worth, now rough numbers, $1.7 million plus or minus. The only money that rolls to day two is the chupacabra. So those of you in the chupacabra, you boys are doubled up this day. So good luck to you on it.
2, 1. There we go.
Siempre me cuidas a mí, ya nada si no estás aquí. Confío el amor para vivir, tú siempre aquí.
Over the years, we've introduced you to the family behind the Black and Blue, the Bisbees. Of course, there's the patriarch Wayne, his sister Tricia, the next generation with Jordan and Blake, and there's another family member that really needs no introduction, but here's a hint.
How are you, sir? Doing well. How about yourself? Doing well. All right, Carrie. A lot of people say when you come down to a Bisbee's Black and Blue, you become like family. Well, you actually are family.
I am. I'm Wayne and Tricia's cousin. So.
How did this all start, and when was your first time coming down here?
First time I came was 2000, just to see the whole spectacle. Heard about it my whole life, obviously. And then in 2002, Wayne says, come on down and help. And Coke came down and moved boxes.
All right, what's behind the hats and the beads? This is all you're doing.
Well, I used to wear these hair hats to make me easy to spot to help the sponsors out. And one year we started selling the hair hats, so it was 100 hair hats on the Malecon. So I decided, game on. Let's go bigger, better, and be easier to spot.
And so you have the hats, and then what made you think about the beads? Because now the beads are just everywhere.
Well, we needed a way to keep the crowds there, and fish would come up, come down, people would leave. Start throwing beads, and everybody stays. Everybody likes beads.
On a personal note, what does the future look like for not only the Bisbee family, but for you personally?
Well, we've got our Bisbee bourbon launched, which is an excellent bourbon. And we also have Costa Rica, the tournament, which will be in April. That's really looking phenomenal. And on a personal note, I've been thinking, and I want to ask my girlfriend to marry me. April, will you marry me?
Day two of the Bisbee's Black and Blue, and it's deja vu all over again. Right at 2 o'clock when the scales open, we've got a boat ready to unload. So first of all, tell us about your team, where you guys are from, team name.
We're from Texas. The team name's the Magic Touch. A couple of us are from different spots, but the majority is from Texas.
Okay, here we go. Tell us about the fight. When did you guys hook up?
It was very early this morning. It wasn't 8. I think we were in the boat by 8:40. I can't remember exactly the time we hooked up, but Harry did a fantastic job. It's about a 20-minute fight, I'd say max, and she was in the boat.
When you get a first eyes on it, what were you thinking?
I just hope she goes the distance.
This is Team 62's fish, the Magic Touch. And I see a beautiful Republic of Texas flag on it. God bless the Republic.
20 minutes like getting the fish off the boat and then getting it to the scale.
Pretty exciting, yeah, because obviously we're concerned it's going to weigh the 300. We've never weighed a fish. It's my 10th year fishing in the Bisbee Black and Blue. We had a plan, he executed, it worked.
And I heard the word is you guys are going back out.
Yes, we're going back out. We got to win the daily also.
All right, everybody, give them another round of applause. Let's get them smiling.
So as the Magic Touch leaves the dock with a beautiful fish that qualifies in at 344, we got another boat ready to unload their catch. tell us about your name, your team, and where you guys are from.
This is Jacelyn from the Rising Suns Magnifico crew. I'm originally from Louisiana. We kind of have people from all over the place on the team. So.
All right, the big question everyone wants to know, not about the fish, but what about the cereal?
Yeah, so I've been putting our Lucky Charms out every day, every morning that we fish for as long as I can remember. I've been doing that. So, I do it. I've been doing it daily ritual, and it worked today.
What did you think when you got your eyes first on that fish?
I come from the Gulf. Gulf is my home fishery, so watching that fish jump, it looked like an at-home fish. It made me really feel like I was at home, and I knew it was the right one.
This is the Team Rising Suns. They come into lots of way stations, and what do y'all think of this? This is north of 344, no problem at all.
457. I gotta give it up to Drake, our captain. The way he runs the boat, the sonar, and the crew. I mean, everything's always dialed. It's an amazing team, and I'm really proud of these guys.
You guys are an absolute machine with you at the wheel. This fish potentially could come in at $1.4 million. Is that just a normal day for you?
No, it is not.
So the end of day number 2 here at the 45th annual Bisbees Black and Blue has come and gone. Bert, give us the numbers.
Okay, so we weighed 2 fish today, some nice blue marlin, both blue marlin, both $1 million fish. Crazy. One of the fish was in the lower pots. The other fish was only in the upper pots, including the chupacabra. So both fish, one of them 1.4 million, one of them over $1 million. So $2 million fish today.
And there's still some money left over for tomorrow?
Oh yeah, there's still another $1 million, $2 million on the table.
It's the morning of day 3 of the 45th annual Bisbees Black and Blue, your final opportunity to bring a qualifying fish to the scale. It is on. So it's 5 o'clock here on day number 3. That means lines out. And wouldn't you know it? Magic Touch is back for more. Remember, they've already got a fish to scale, $1 million fish. Can they make it 2 in a row? Your second time in 2 days. This is getting kind of old hat for you.
Unbelievable. I would have never thought of it, dreamed a million years. We'd be walking this for a second day in the row.
You guys had some Texas confidence yesterday because when you left, you said, we'll be back.
Yes, we did say that, didn't we, Ken?
We said that.
They're going to have to change that name to Midas Touch.
Midas Touch, the Magic Touch. Hey, we had a great team put together. Kim Manning, our captain, worked hard, literally for years, getting that boat ready for this time exactly. We have that boat exactly to win this tournament.
These boys were here yesterday with a 344-pound fish that won them in the daily jackpot. $1,066,000 is what these guys right here won yesterday.
459!
Holy criminy, 2 pounds bigger than the previous leader. Our new first place fish. Unbelievable.
This is the calm after the chaos. Have you really let it sink in?
No, not yet. This is amazing. It really is.
How about you?
No, I still can't believe it. We were both angling. He took over. I took over for Ken. He started, and I finished her off.
How about that for a 2-day run, though? I mean,
Yeah.
when you came to Cabo, did you think, oh, sure, we'll catch $2 million fish?
And that fish came within a half a mile of where the one yesterday was.
And almost the same time.
At the same time. Yeah.
So you found the sweet spot.
I guess so.
And you're definitely not sharing that with anyone else.
They all saw us. There was 30 other boats looking at us the whole time. They were like, why are they hooked up and we're not?
So potentially this is the last fish at the 45th annual Bisbees Black and Blue. Now, it could potentially be a $1 million fish or a non-qualifier. But as the boat and the team say, never say never. All right, tell us where you guys are from and your team name.
Visalia, California, never say never.
Tell us about the flight. What was it like out there?
It was beautiful. It was nice to fight something big.
You're used to big things, so how does this thing rate?
It's nice to have something that fights back.
All right, there's a potential you guys are the last fish of the day with a potential $1 million on the line. Have you start to think about that?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking for weight right now. Looking for weight.
234. Oh, didn't quite make it there. But like I said on one of the others, they're feeding, that's a lot of meals for the Hope for Los Cabos organization. Several hundred meals will come out of this for the underprivileged in the outlying areas.
So the sun is set, the moon is up, and that brings the 45th annual Bisbees Black and Blue to a close. Congratulations to all the anglers that participated.
It's hotter than the blacktop in July.
I knew it was the right one.
I just hope she goes the distance.
459! How about the Magic Touch? I'm telling you what, might need to change that name to the Midas Touch. The big winners there, but you know what? We're all winners for just being here. And I want to remind you, next year, October 20th to the 24th, 2026, mark your calendars for the 46th annual Bisbees Black and Blue. So for our entire staff, I'm Todd Harris saying so long. Wayne, let's hand out some checks.
Let's get rowdy tonight.
Release winning team on board the Ellsworth Tudo. No strangers to our stage. How about $226,950 for our release division this year? Day 2 on our releases. On the Meshuggah fish, Team Meshuggah fish with 3 blue marlin is what they released. And they're flipping that check around for another $226,950. That takes me to day 3 for our release. On board the Bougie, $226,950 again. Great money. We're starting with our 3rd place overall team. Another line, team, another line. Turn that 1.742 million check around. Okay, that was our 3rd place for $1.7 million. Team Rising Suns / Magnifico for $2.588 million. The 1st place team. Trisha flipped that bad boy around. $2,440,000. 1st and 4th place. Thank you once again. We'll see you all before next year even.